sand flowed from the bottom of the windows like Cairo syrup. It was just a little too hot. The ants in the grass were crabbing, and as they busied themselves along, they could be heard by the intrepid souls motivated to bend over and listen, to quietly be protesting, ouchie, ow, woo-ha, with every constructive step. It was just a little too hot. The clouds above were red, a bright fire engine red, not so much as a meteorological phenomenon, they were just angry. It was just a little too hot. A young boy and girl, 7 and 8, were sitting in the shade with squirt guns, lethargically shooting themselves in the face, dried, desiccated popsicle wrappers dancing depressingly at their feet. It was just a little too hot. Eggs were frying on the sidewalk. But more than that, a family of 5 were roasting their entire Thanksgiving dinner on their driveway. Over there, Grandma was basting a turkey on the pavement, and Aunt Alice was there on the patio stirring up some of her delicious sweet potatoes. It was just a little too hot. A dog was walking slowly after a cat, each of whom would look at each other and take a break every few seconds to sit in the shade. And that dog hated that cat. An old man looked at the children playing on his lawn and thought, whatever. The pavement itself was crimson, the roof tiles were smoldering, the house's wooden framework was crackling in anticipation of flame bursting, the brickwork was making like the Sphinx and dully devolving back into disentangled clay crumbs, the aluminum siding, such a deal, the salesman said, was noisily buckling like tin foil in the oven, the trees in the yard cracked and splintered, their leaves cast about the yard in a rain of glowing red ashes, and the letters on the welcome mat melted into one big W and E. It was just a little too hot. The line outside the pearly gates grew impatient as St. Peter took a nap in the shade. The skies opened, angels ceased their singing to complain their trumpets were too hot to play. The rainbow quit, the stars went on strike, and Beelzebub, the prince of darkness himself, said, "God damn, it's hot today!" I planned a summer vacation in Arizona to cool off. It was just a little too hot. I looked at my coworker, Hoss Meadows, sweat dripping from both our bodies like watery bits of our souls spilling onto the ground. "Know what, little burn?" said Hoss. "This is just the way I like it. 10 degrees warmer would be just right." It was just a little too hot. Sprang on the sidewalk. Eggs can't cook.